Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Let's take a look at those track and weather conditions.
We begin New Year's week of racing here in Hallandale Beach with a 10-race program, a fast main track, a firm turf course, temperatures in the upper 70s, sun is shining. First of the day over the main track at 7 furlongs, an allowance optional claiming event, 4 fillies and mares. Rider change on 1, Charan to Jose Ortiz. 6 to the gate, the favorite was the 6, Florida Fabulous.
Racing at Gulfstream. Last in, first out, Florida Fabulous gets the first call, but a host of pursuers, including Duchess of Duke and Charan from down toward the inside. And in his comeback mount, Jose Ortiz puts Charan on the lead. Duchess of Duke on her outside is now second, a length and a half better than Dedessa again, who races from third. Florida Fabulous had a smooth beginning, but will settle in fourth ahead of She Takes Heart. And the early trailer is Faith and Hope. Down the backstretch they go after completing the opening quarter mile in just 23 seconds flat. And Charan leads a length and a quarter. Danessa again down at the inside takes over second from Duchess again, who's now racing in third. Back to fourth as She Takes Heart, and on her outside, Florida Fabulous. And 2.5 to She Takes Heart, and Faith and Hope is at the back. Around the far turn they go, and Charan's at the 3 furlong point and bumps the margin to a length and a half, almost 2. Danessa again comes off the fence second. Duchess of Duke is third. Florida Fabulous is sent 4 wide and trying to gain ground. She Takes Heart rides the rail and tries to get into contention, and still at the back is Faith and Hope. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and they're at the top of the stretch. Charan set down for the drive by Jose Ortiz, leads by 2.5. She Takes Heart rallies at the inside to take second ahead of Danessa again third. Then Faith and Hope. Florida Fabulous did not go on, but Charan continues looking good up front. Charan and Jose Ortiz to kick off the Thursday program with a gate-to-wire win. Welcome back, Jose. He won it all the way on Charan by 3.5. Second, She Takes Heart. Third, Danessa again. And fourth was Faith and Hope in 123 and 4.
Jockey Jose Ortiz makes a triumphant return to the saddle aboard number 1, Charan, who wins very easily in the first of the day for trainer Mike Tomlinson and Suzanne Stable. Second, 5, She Takes Heart ahead of 3, Danessa again, who ran third. To the second race now on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Field of 9. Off-time favorites included 4, Son of Tara, and 2, Fancy Kitten.
And they're up. Picture perfect beginning. From the rail, Judicious gets the first call. In the center, Bill's Legacy moves to challenge, and splitting horses and away in the top flight is Fancy Kitten as they charge to the first turn. It will be Judicious, a bit out from the inner rail, but leading the way by a half a length. Fancy Kitten on the outside second, Son of Tara pockets up third. Divine Caroline going on a move on the far outside under Louis Saez. Bill's Legacy backs off. Then back to Passionate Girl, a length and a half better than Extravagant Baby. Miss Violet toward the inside, and the trailer is Little Irish Dancer. They roll into the backstretch after completing a quarter in 23 and 1. Up front, Fancy Kitten, 3 parts of a length. Judicious is second, now racing in third is Divine Caroline, settled nicely for Saez, only a length and a half off the leader. Then back to Son of Tara and Passionate Girl. Miss Violet tries a rail run. Taken off the fence is Extravagant Baby. Out of last is Little Irish Dancer, and Bill's Legacy is now the trailer as they swing around the far turn. Opening half mile was 47 and 2. Fancy Kitten has the lead. Up to the attack mode is Divine Caroline from second. 3 wide and Passionate Girl third. Son of Tara and the blue blinkers need some place to go. Getting started is Bill's Legacy, winding it up Extravagant Baby. Held up in traffic is Little Irish Dancer. This is completely up for grabs, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, Fancy Kitten from the back. Coming on Miss Violet, she got stopped cold. Son of Tara has momentum and puts ahead in front, but now Miss Violet's running. Little Irish Dancer and Extravagant Baby. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. Son of Tara comes away with the lead for Leonel Reyes, and she's the winner. Son of Tara by a length and a half. Miss Violet was second, give Judicious third over Extravagant Baby, then Little Irish Dancer in 130 and 3.
Number 4, Son of Tara, secured racing room off the top of the turn, and she kicked on with the best stretch kick under Leonel Reyes to get the money for GWTW horses and winning trainer Francisco D'Angelo. It was 5, Miss Violet at a big price for second, ahead of the 1, Judicious, who hung around gamely to complete a nice drive. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the Thursday card right after this.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by two guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NHC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. We're racing on the main track at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Field of 7, the odds-on favorite on the major class drop. Number 2, AJ's Amex.
And they're off. Bounced around at the beginning was the favorite AJ's Amex. Good start for Luna Lunita, who's allowed to wander to the center of the course under Luis Sanchez, but she'll establish the lead from AJ's Amex, who has to use some of her tactical speed to move up toward the inside. Splitting horses is Bella Sunrise, then Diana's Comprise and US Diva. Asian Moon Lady is 5 wide, while second last, and the early trailer is Canary Green. They exit the 1 mile chute with less than 6 furlongs to run. Luna Lunita through the opening quarter in just 24-4. She establishes a very easy lead. She leads a length and a quarter. AJ's Amex at 1-2 is second. Third is Bella Sunrise. Fourth is Diana's Comprise. Canary Green in the yellow color starts to quicken up now. She's down toward the inside and all the way up into third. Out wide is US Diva, and Asian Moon Lady is last with half a mile to go. They sail through the opening half mile in a hassle-free 48-2, and Luna Lunita continues to lead the way. AJ's Amex is second and trying to stay close to the leader, who starts to quicken up a bit. These two have opened 6 on Canary Green and US Diva, then back to Bella Sunrise and Asian Moon Lady. The trailer is Diana's Comprise, and Luna Lunita at the 5/16, strictly the one to beat. She's widened to a 4-length lead, and she's pretty confidently handled. AJ's Amex is an all-in second, and she's a distance clear of the others after 3 quarters in 1:12-3. Luna Lunita is still in front. Luna Lunita bumps the margin to 7, and this one's over. AJ's Amex can only watch and wonder and try to hold on to second. Then Asian Moon Lady, Canary Green, and US Diva. But this is all about Luna Lunita. She got an easy opening quarter and takes them all the way. She won it by 8 or 9. It's going to be close for second, but AJ's Amex holds on over Asian Moon Lady, then Canary Green and US Diva at 138-2.
Number 5, Luna Lunita breaks very well in today's third race, secured a very easy lead, and led him on a merry chase as she won while never threatened under Panamanian invading rider Luis Sanchez, who gets his first Gulfstream victory, this one for owner-trainer Luis Luna. Second 2, AJ's Amex. Third was 7, Asian Moon Lady. To the fourth race now at 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. We had a rider change on the 2, Brown's Gap, to Jose Ortiz. A field of 9. The favorites included the 5, Chatham, and the 8, Electrifying.
And they're off. Good start for Chatham, a good start for Political Justice, and down at the inside, Brown's Gap moves up. Gadsby Tavern is taken in hand by Edgard Zayas and will sit behind the speed of Political Justice, who goes on the offensive. It's Political Justice and Abby Medina, a length and a quarter from Brown's Gap in second. Chatham comes away third for Nick Juarez, 2 back to Warren's Joe T in fourth. At the inside, Gadsby Tavern, and from between them, Bonnie Boy Hunter. Gap of 3 to Electrifying to the outside of top of the page, and Martini Kid, the Canadian, is last of all with less than 6 furlongs to go. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat, and at 25-1, Political Justice in his South Florida return leads the way a length and a quarter. Brown's Gap is second, Gadsby Tavern is third. Racing a joint fourth are both outside running Chatham and inside running Bonnie Boy Hunter. Then Warren's Joe T in top of the page. Length back to the rail and Martini Kid, who's closer now, and Electrifying is last of all through a 47-2 opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. They've yet to get to Political Justice, but Juarez lets go of Chatham, and he's on the attack. Here's Chatham now to take the lead at the 5/16. Political Justice tries to run with him. Top of the page is in rein for Jorge Ortiz, and here's top of the page to issue the stretch challenge to Chatham, who just took the lead. Back to third, Political Justice, and they're at the top of the stretch. Top of the page comes to call on the outside of Chatham, and now top of the page takes the lead at the 3/16 mark. Chatham will angle back to his outside to try to rebid. Late run from Martini Kid as top of the page moves clear to win it. Top of the page won it by 3.5. Second, Chatham, third, Martini Kid, and fourth was Bonnie Boy Hunter in 137-2.
Number 6, Top of the Page, makes a long sustained run from the back to get a pretty easy score in the end under jockey Jose Lescano for trainer Armando de la Cerda and the Midwest Thoroughbreds. 5, Chatham made first run but had to settle for second ahead of the 4, Martini Kid, who came from last to get up for third. To the 5th race now, we stay on the main track, but we move to 6.5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $35,000. Runner change on 6, Musical Heart to Jose Ortiz. A field of 8. The favorite was the 6, Musical Heart.
And they're off. Good start for the gray Royalty Salvatore, with Tomato Gator being sent from down toward the inside, and Tomato Gator will land in front. Royalty Salvatore comes away in second from 4 Freedoms, who's on the outside third. Musical Heart is now fourth, a length and a half in front of Track Titan, who races from fifth. Affluential is next and toward the rail, a length and a half clear of Bonus Card, and then it's 5 to the trailer Bluebird Box. They race to the half-mile pole, chasing the speed of Tomato Gator, who leads by a neck. In the 2-path, Royalty Salvatore is second, 3 back to Musical Heart third. Gap of another 3 to 4 Freedoms, who's fourth ahead of Affluential in fifth. Then back to Track Titan and Bonus Card, and still far back the trailer is Bluebird Box. They round the far turn, less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Royalty Salvatore now takes the lead from Tomato Gator. Musical Heart is in range in third, while 3 wide. Gap of 5, Affluential's running on behind a 45 4/2 mile. Still nothing decided yet with less than a 1/4 of a mile to go. Affluential is really rolling as Musical Heart challenges for the lead, and the lead is still held by Royalty Salvatore. 3/16 to go. Royalty Salvatore, Musical Heart, and Affluential on the outside. These 3 at the 8th pole, but Affluential's doing the better work. He just shifted ground pretty badly, but he has the lead. Royalty Salvatore and Musical Heart second and third. It will be Affluential to win it. Affluential won it by a widening 4. It's going to be second for Musical Heart, third to Royalty Salvatore. There's a photo for fourth involving Bonus Card and Tomato Gator in 1:18 3.
Strong stretch kick from the second-time Puerto Rican invading Affluential from the rail gate as he powers home for the victory under Juan Carlos Diaz for trainer Jose Velez and JJ Racing. Affluential gets his first victory in his 3rd career outing. Ran well last time when making his South Florida debut, coming over from Puerto Rico. 6, Musical Heart second, 3, Royalty Salvatore finished third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the late pick 5 sequence. Turf racing right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 6 on the program at a mile and a 16th over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. A field of 10. Better sent off number 4, Feed Me Carrots. That's the 6-5 favorite.
And they're off. Court Central, a step slow. From between horses, Double Cabernet wins the break, moving up down toward the inside. Here's Trajectory Hip, offensive-minded. And at the rail, it's Little Queen, as Little Queen will protect her inside spot and go on with Double Cabernet as they charge to the first turn. Racing from third, it's Rain in Spain. Then it's a length back fourth to Feed Me Carrots. A gap of another 2 to Search for Sammy, who's mid-flight for Montalvo. Out 3 wide, Jess Sassy. Degrees of Freedom between horses. At the rail, Bullet the Blue Sky. Trajectory Hip is second last, and the early trailer is Court Central. They move through the opening quarter mile in 24 3, and at 90 1, Alvaro Doniz sends Little Queen to a 2.5 length lead. Double Cabernet is second, Rain in Spain is third, Feed Me Carrots is well positioned in fourth. These top 4 have gone 4 ahead of Search for Sammy and Degrees of Freedom. Jess Sassy is 3 wide. Then back to the Canadians, Trajectory Hip and Bullet the Blue Sky, and the trailer is Court Central. Separated by 12 lengths in the run to the far turn, and Little Queen went through the opening half mile in 48 seconds seconds flat. She quickened up in the second quarter, and she starts to come back to the field as Feed Me Carrots can wait no more, and she launches an attack with Rain in Spain on her outside. Gap of 4 to Double Cabernet. She's called it an afternoon. Search for Sammy is next. Court Central just had to slam on the brakes there on the far outside and Trajectory Hip as they run to the top of the stretch. Feed Me Carrots on the inside. Rain in Spain on the outside. Shoulder to shoulder for 3/16 of a mile with Search for Sammy third. Down the outside and Court Central getting on track with just 1/8 of a mile to go. The leader is Feed Me Carrots, a length and a quarter. Rain in Spain is second. Court Central too late. Then back to the inside at Search for Sammy. Feed Me Carrots almost there. Feed Me Carrots won it. Rain in Spain was second. Court Central a troubled third. Then Trajectory Hip. Photo for fifth involves Search for Sammy and Bullet the Blue Sky in 1:43 and 4.
Public knew what they were doing in race number 6 as number 4, Feed Me Carrots, bet down from 7-2 to the 6-5 choice and registers a narrow victory under Luis Saez for Gold Square LLC and winning trainer Jeremiah Engelhardt. It was 8 Rain in Spain, second ahead of 10 Court Central. She's one for the list. She had a ton of trouble around the far turn, shook loose to get up for third. To the 7th race we go in the start of the late pick 4 on turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. A field of 11. The favorite was the 10, Raise the Bar.
And they're off. From the center, Adonis Creed gets the first call. Moving up the challenge is Alcor. Away in the top flight is Raise the Bar. He's third early. Then it's the gray, Salt Mine, who's down toward the inside. Moving at the rail is De Maestro. A length back to the inside, and Nile Prince, who's dropped over from the 11th post. He secures rail running. Then it's a trio, including the Money Train, Lone Trader, and Remembering Mickey. It's a gap of 3, second last Immunity, and the early trailer is Frontline Page. Around the first turn with Adonis Creed in front, a length and a quarter. Raise the Bar now secures the inside and races a joint second alongside Alcor. Then it's a length and a half back. Fourth is De Maestro. Salt Mine is fifth. Sixth at the inside and about 6 lengths off the lead is Nile Prince. Then back to the outside and Lone Trader at the rail goes Remembering Mickey and the Money Train between them. A gap of 3 to Immunity, and the trailer remains Frontline Page. Down the backstretch they go. The opening quarter was 23 flat. The half mile was 47 and 1. The leader is Adonis Creed, 2.5 lengths to the good of Raise the Bar second. Losing ground is Alcor third. Moving up toward the inside and taking over third now is Nile Prince. Trying to run on De Maestro with Salt Mine. 2 back to the inside and Remembering Mickey. Then the Money Train. Trying to run on from the back is Lone Trader. Frontline Page is 3 wide. And the top 3 kick on. The leader still Adonis Creed. Raise the Bar. Launching a strong rally on the outside. Second down at the inside and looking for room. Third is Nile Prince as they straighten for the drive. On the outside, Raise the Bar up to take the lead from Adonis Creed, who fights on second. Down the outside and late run from Nile Prince third. Well clear of Remembering Mickey. Raise the Bar. Nile Prince with a late push. Here's Nile Prince. Nile Prince at Raise the Bar. Nile Prince in time. Raise the Bar second. Third, Adonis Creed. Fourth, Remembering Mickey in 1:41 and 3.
Upset winner of today's 7th race was number 11, Nile Prince, who was able to drop over to the rail going into that first turn all the way from the outside draw. Saving ground was the key as he was put into the clear inside the final 1/8 of a mile and ran down the favorite for the money. Nick Juarez rode the son of Pioneer of the Nile for trainer John Kimmel and owner Toby Morton. 10 Raise the Bar was second, and the early pace setter Adonis Creed, the 4, had to settle for third. To the 8th race now on the start of the late pick 3, a starter allowance optional claiming event at 6 furlongs. Price tag here was $10,000. Scratch 2, Express Jet, 8 to the gate. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Awkward getaway for Forrest Gator, 3 lengths last. Good start for Sandro and a good start for Harry He with Social Roy blasting between horses. Social Roy puts ahead in front of Harry He in the run to the half-mile pole. Racing in third is Lil Meatball from Sandro on the outside fourth. Then back to Starship Apollo. Ship Disturber is down toward the inside. Bourne County moves up and by him, and Forrest Gator is last after a subpar beginning as they swing to the far turn. It's a hot and heavy duel with Harry He on the outside, putting ahead in front. Social Roy tries to counterpunch second. Low Meatball waiting in the wings third. At 3 furlongs from home. Racing fourth and dropping back is Sandro. Then Starship Apollo. Ship Disturber better launch a rally soon. He's about 7 lengths off the lead. 3 wide in Bourne County, and Forrest Gator is last with a 1/4 mile left to go. Harry He seems to have put away Social Roy, but Social Roy comes off cover to rebid. 3 wide on the outside and Low Meatball. Ship Disturber is next with 3/16 to go. It's Harry He in front, but on the outside, Social Roy back for more, and Social Roy puts ahead in front. Harry He right alongside Social Roy and Harry He. They've been at each other since the start. Social Roy with a narrow lead, and Social Roy will prevail. got past and came again to beat Low Meatball second, Harry Heath third, and Ship Disturber finished fourth in 109 and 4.
Number 4, Social Roy is just good right now, and he looked dead beat turning for home as he was overhauled by Harry He after an early tussle, but he had something in the tank when put back into the clear under a Misael Jaramillo. He remains razor sharp. Owned by Sensenanea Racing Stable and trained by Oscar Gonzalez, Social Roy beats Harry He again with Low Beat Ball up second. Number 6, Harry He had to settle for third.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 9 on the program, an allowance optional claiming event for 5 furlong turf sprinters. Rider change on 9, Millionaire to Albin Jimenez. The favorites included the 2, Dubai Bob, and the 5, the Zip Zip Man.
And they're off. From the inside, Dubai Bob is sent along and tries to clear the field. He leads by a length early, but Mar Vista Miguel from the top shelf is just as quick, and these two go on. They've opened 2.5 lengths on Verse, and on the outside, GQ Cover Up. Trying to move up is Millionaire, and then down at the inside goes Alaskan Prince. The Zip Zip Man is between horses. Then out 3 wide on the course, and trying to gain ground from there goes Classic Move. Shoshone Brave is off the speed today, and the trailers are Fire on Fire and Xandar. Around the far turn they go. Dubai Bob has the lead with Mar Vista Miguel on the outside second. GQ Cover Up at an upset price circles 3 wide on the outside third. Then back to Millionaire. The Zip Zip Man is underway with 5 lengths to raise and 3/16 to raise it, with Dubai Bob in front by a length and a quarter. Back to second, Mar Vista Miguel. GQ Cover Up is next, and down the center, Alaskan Prince. Verst is at the rail. Dubai Bob almost there. Here's a late run from Alaskan Prince. He's flying. Here's the finish. Photo finish. Alaskan Prince rolled home. That's really close with Dubai Bob in 55 and 4.
Strong stretch kick here from number 3, Alaskan Prince. He motors home and he nails Dubai Bob on the money to get the victory, giving trainer Armando de la Cerda his second winner today. Nick Juarez gets a riding double, and it's an owning double for Midwest Thoroughbreds. Number 2, Dubai Bob ran a winning race. He just got nailed on the money while second, ahead of long shot 7, GQ Cover Up, who ran third. To the 10th and final race on turf at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the 10, all hands on deck. 13, Thunder and Rain gets in. A field of 12. This was a wide open betting race.
And runners away. Wojtek was shuffled to last at the early part of the race. Moving up for the lead is Howdy Boy. Up on the outside, he's a leader, and he is. He goes down to put ahead in front. Sent between horses, Berlin Rocket wants early position, and No No Nino will settle back fourth behind the top trio. Then it's back to the team of Thunder and Rain. Toward the rail, Love Worships Peace and Revolving Sun between horses. He's now in the red colors and about 5 lengths off the lead. Cryogenic drops over to the rail ahead of New Atlas. Then it's a gap of 2 to KK's Revolver. He's third last, 4 lengths clear of Judas Sunset, and Wojtek is last of all as they roll into the backstretch. The opening quarter went in 22 and 4. It's a quick pace, and up front, the leader is Berlin Rocket by a neck. He's the leader on the outside, settles for second. Howdy Boy at the inside is third. No No Nino is in that top flight, racing in between horses is Love Worships Peace. Then back at the rail, Cryogenic. On his outside goes Revolving Sun. Thunder and Rain is 3 wide. New Atlas between horses. KK's Revolver's out the rail. Wojtek is out of last place. He's 11th, and the 12th and last runner is the 12, Judas Sunset, as they swing to the far turn. They went 47 and 3 for the opening half mile. He's a leader. Now puts ahead in front. No No Nino is 3 wide and on the attack. Cryogenic's the one to recognize. He's loaded, but he's got no place to go under Jaramillo. He's in the blue colors and about 3 lengths off the lead as they run for home. No No Nino comes away with the lead. Cryogenic muscles into the clear to try try to get an opportunity, and here he comes now. Cryogenic has racing room, and now he has the lead. To the outside, and Revolving Sun trying to stay with him second. No Nino and a late run from New Atlas, but Cryogenic is clear to the finish. It's Cryogenic and Amisael Jaramillo. Wow. Unfortunate incident inside the closing stages of today's 10th race. Winning the race was number 6, Revolving Sun, under Jose Bautista, giving Armando de la Cerda his 3rd winner of the day and a sweep of the Elite Daily Double. Joker Racing owned the son of Revolving, and he gets the money at a nice price. Number 2, New Atlas gets 2nd ahead of the 8 No Nino, who ran 3rd. No winners in the final race. High Five triggers a carryover into Friday's card. Nobody had the Rainbow Six today either, so there's a carryover of more than 440,000 into Friday's card.
And that wraps up the Thursday card. Remember, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, New Year's Day, we'll be running 11 races today with our first race post at 12 p.m. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.